All right, hello. Oh, hey, I already got Erica popped up over there. Cool. I'm a goofy goober. I lost track of my levels when I was leveling last night. And I hit 30. Just barely. Just freaking barely. Look at that. 3,000 XP over, because I thought I was hitting 29. This is what happens. You're not paying attention, you're busy foot stomping everything. Anyway, so that means despite all my machinations to not have to use Oro to do basic stuff, we're going to have to use Oro to do basic stuff. Now, I got my list of what I want to do here written down, and we're going to start with Orpheus's arc. He'll still talk to me for some reason, but he's just going to give me his repeatable, and punching vampires over and over again and Banished Pantheon just doesn't sound that interesting. We're going to go over here, find him in Oro, do a story arc that way. Look at all this Praetorian stuff we haven't done. Who will die? Who cares? Oh, interesting. I don't see First Ward in there. Oh, here's First Ward. 25 to 29. Okay, yeah, so we're one level too high for this stuff. Let's see. That is not Orpheus. I don't even know who that is. Here's Orpheus. The most dangerous prey. Orpheus strums his lyre moodily. Spirits of the dead are gathering at a warehouse down by the docks. Oh no. Sure must be connected to your predicament. It also happens to be a warehouse we warriors used to store goods before we move it to yada yada yada. Do me a favor, clear it out. Alright, easy enough. Yeah, we're just one level too high. Here's what I did. I took put 2 slots into Impel, took Quills, put 2 slots into it, and took Throw Spines. In fact, let's turn Quills on. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure why you would add so much more content to these level ranges, the 20s, because they level up so fast. It is super easy to blitz your way through the 20s. I guess because you want to do stories where it's not all into the world type stuff, but level 50 stuff doesn't have to be end of the world stuff. Like, levels are kind of meaningless. They used to not be. Levels used to have the meaning of coordinating when a story took place. And so higher level stories took place after lower level stories. But that changed a long time ago. Yeah, we just stopped to fight those bosses, okay? It happens. Listen, the floor swirls in ominous patterns. Ooh, cool. Investigate the warehouse, find cause of haunting. Oh, he really does mean ghosts. Not Banished Pantheon. Alright. Wait a minute. Do these count as the same as the Croatoa ghosts? Let's find out. They fight the same as the Croatoa ghosts. No, they don't. Alright, well, it was worth a look. No escape. Must find Tabez. Well, I saw the glowy there because the draw distance let us see it. Let us break the mysterious tablet. Exercise remaining ghosts. So we really just... Why didn't you just say exercise remain like all ghosts? Like why was the... You have to beat them all up, not the prime objective. Said it's investigate. Your objective should always be clear, man. Unless the point of the mission is that the objective is not clear for some reason, which I guess you could do. Meltdown. It's a tier 9. Does it have a crash? Yeah, it does. Lose, so spend 10 endurance. And then you can't recover for 10 seconds. Okay. As crashes go, that's not so bad. I kinked for some kind of exotic damage to burn these dudes down quicker. Well, let's get throw spines down in our tray. We haven't used that yet. Throw spines is one of my favorite attacks. 1, I like the animation. 2, I like how quick it is. 3, just the concept of, yeah, I'm just gonna fling a bunch of spikes at people. It's just kind of fun. Alright, we are running a little tight on endurance right now. Maybe not a surprise, we are running 6 toggles. So with quills on, we do not have a ton of endurance. It's okay, I guess as a practical matter, we'd actually drop beta decay off first, wouldn't we? Sometimes I think I don't like the endurance mechanic. And I realize it's kind of like fundamental balancing for this game. Like without the endurance mechanic, what have you really got? I just want to use my most powerful attacks constantly. Yeah, well, you gotta go through the effort of getting good. Slotting appropriately so that you can. I was really hoping those 2 end reduxes in quills help out a little bit more than it is. You know what I'm going to do? Since we're already doing Oro anyway, I'm just going to turn XP on. Like we're already busted here. So what does it matter if I level up to 31 or 32? As long as I don't spend those slots, we're still getting essentially the level 29 experience. And we got a whole pile of story arcs to go through, man. There's like 25 of them or something. There's a lot of story arcs. More than I remember. That's one of the things that surprised me about this exercise so far. Is just how dang many story arcs there actually are. Because I don't remember there being this many. Villain side. Like as I'm doing them, I'm remembering all of them. Well, as I'm doing the ones I did in the past, I'm remembering all of them. But like... I don't really, fundamentally believe that there's this many story arcs. This stuff here in Striga has been real good so far. Like I've got No real complaints. I got a little salty about like all the glowy clicking. That's like it, man. If that's kind of what your complaint comes down to, I had to click 6 glowies in a mission. Like, that doesn't sound like that big of a complaint to me. Underboss says, Benny Redhands says, nobody better set foot on this ship. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember hunting jump bots over here once upon a time. Good times. What if we're going to drag a bunch of werewolves with us when we get over here? A strange tablet in the warehouse. Must be something left behind by my brothers. Don't worry about destroying it. I will smooth things over with Odysseus. Started working on a special theme for you, dear friend. I might want to play some for you to your input. Here's my number. Okay. The accursed shamans of the banished pantheon to put a curse upon your name. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, let's go close this rift to the underworld. Oh, someone's forming a moonfire. Could I have gone on that even though I'm a rogue? Yeah, I guess so, because if I had just come over here from, like normally, I could have got in on that. I would not mind doing a Moonfire or a Hess. Those are a hoot. Again, we're kind of echoing classic story arc material here. This is right out of the villain, or right out of the hero stuff. There's totally a hero side arc where we do exactly what we're doing here. Okay, let's try our tier 9. See how this works. Then we have like a crash after a minute. These guys are such jerks, man. If you don't have knockdown protection, they rock your world. Okay, so the crash is probably going to happen while we're going to the next mission, which is okay with me. That rift was big trouble, not just for you, but all of Striga. If it had not been sealed, the ghosts would have swarmed all over the island and beyond, as if zombies weren't bad enough. Yeah, okay. A suspenseful tune emanates from his lyre. I have questioned some of the ghosts that were chasing you and have learned of the creature responsible for the curse upon your name. Does the name Velho mean anything to you? That's somebody we killed, isn't it? Look for the letters binding Velho's spirit to this world and destroy them. Oh, the fetters, okay. That is a word nobody uses. Like, fetters are chains, basically. So we're looking for the chains that bind him. Like, literally bind him here. Well, let's go break the curse on our name. The shadows seem to cling to your feet like a mud. Well, there he is. Prompt Velho to break the curse. Alright, well, we're working on that. Can I kill me? I have the power of the spirit realm. Okay. So it's from an ITF. I'm guessing we gotta bust the crystal? It's straight up just a Nyctus crystal. It doesn't have a special name or nothing. Oh, is the Banished Pantheon, did they steal this from the Nyctus? Like from the council? And now they're abusing it? For their own ends? That's kind of cool. Okay, I guess we did the thing it wanted me to do. Why didn't Velo follow me? Like, shouldn't he just be on me, fighting me the whole time? Because that would be funny. Now is the game gonna, like, send me across the map to another place to break another fetter, or what? The Storm Shaman's gotta go, man. We cannot. Like, as long as he's here hurricaning me, we are not hitting anything, especially with Velho spamming dark crap. Unless he drops Hurricane, in which case we will be hitting things. And look at that. We beat the game music playing for Streets of Rogue as we took out Velho. Good job. Fetters that brought him back from the spirit world have been destroyed, and the evil spirit sent back to the great beyond. I no longer have lamentation of the dead and the wind. Your curse has been lifted. Our songs have been turned into quite an epic tale. You inspire me. Okay. Guess he's going to sell me inspirations now, which is cool. Hope you might do me a favor. Graveyards and street are filled with soldiers who died defending this rock against the bad guys in the Second World War. Shouldn't that be capitalized right there? Like, that's an adjective. Or, like, if it's lowercase, it's an adjective, but if it's capital, it's like the specific group. And it is, in fact, Second World War should be capitalized too. My own grandfather, two of his brothers were among them. Banished Pantheon arrived in those graveyards to bolster their zombie hordes, and the thought of coming face to face with my own undead kin prevents me from hunting zombies like I used to. Okay, well that's easy. You learned where the local priest, where the soldiers of my grandfather's regiment were buried. Agreed to help despite our differences, for you remember my grandfather and granduncles as good men. Should the worst come to pass, I need you to put my forefathers to rest and bring back their dog tags as proof. Oh, we got the holy shotgun shells. Ah, how fun! You know, last night, when I was playing through the first 3 missions, I was talking about how in old content, the game would just give you crazy, like, temporary powers and stuff. And here we are, getting the crazy temporary powers that heroes get from Strika. Put all zombies to rest, or just take the dog tag. We're gonna put all zombies to rest. Boom. Holy shotgun shells. This is fun. I've really liked the Striga stuff here for villains. Like, I still don't know why this has to be a co-op zone, but I think I'm okay with it. Cave maps, everybody's favorite. You know, some cave maps are definitely worse than others, man. There's no cake room possible on this map, so it's okay. Here, shotgun. Look at that fancy, like, cool. Is this shotgun just made of silver? That's what it looks like. Well, Ninja, here, since you weren't here for the beginning, let me just go ahead and get a confession out of the way. I'm a goofy goober. And I kind of accidentally leveled to 30 instead of 29 because it was 3 a.m. when I was farming, and I lost track of my levels. So we have to use Oro anyway, despite my... We're not going to use Oro to do this stuff. So here we are, using Ouroboros. Yeah, I can't believe I did it either. When I saw the level 30 pop up in my little box over here, I'm like, ah, freaking frack, I can't believe I did that. Just proof that you shouldn't do stuff in the middle of the night, you know? You should actually do things while you're awake. This reminds me, I think I had something I wanted to show you, but I don't remember what it was. Because again, 3 a.m. Oh, I gotta stop staying up so late, man. I think that's gonna be my New Year's resolution. Right there. I hadn't picked one out, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is try not to be up in the middle of the night all the time. Because it ain't good for me. And I would like to actually see some sunlight during the winter. On the plus side, the little bit of leveling we did got me quills finally. So I'm really living the dream. I was going to start playing game I got for Christmas. But I think I actually want to grind out the City Heroes stuff before I take on any new project. I can't have so many like projects sitting around unfinished. So I think we're going to spend a couple of weeks here streaming and rock this character. I know XLG will be very happy about that, but he can get over it, man. That gives plus endurance. Yeah, that gives a little bit, doesn't it? Oh! I'm looking at the text here. Orpheus' right, the graves have been disturbed. You took their dog tags, convinced them that the job was done. But I wanted to kill all the zombies. I guess I shouldn't have clicked the glowy. Well, crud. I don't know if that makes a difference, if there's like a badge or something here. Oh, hold on. What are these notifications I got? Oh, it's just an artist. Oh, that's a cool, I've never played Xenosaga, but it's a cool piece of art of a Xenosaga character. I'm not going to show it on stream, though. That seems kind of rude. Oh, and the meme that you dropped in the Super Democracy thread, that was a hoot, man. I too feel very personally attacked by that. Chris hit me up about the Vampiri. He looks like a teenager. Talked about my grandfather, if you knew him personally. Yeah, that would be a... What's his butt? Like, up over there. He's a vampire. That's the most dangerous prey for hunters than myself, but I can't just attack him without good cause. He's looking at something for me just to make sure. Investigate abandoned laboratory. Alright. It's been hermetically sealed for decades. Uh-huh. You guys even know what that means? Oh, for a map like this? This is one of my least favorite map types. The Hinchco Information Exchange is happening tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern in Callisti Wharf at Christie Square. Come do interesting AE missions with fellow roleplayers, bring your villains. Okay. Well, that sounds kind of fun. I don't think I really want to just sit here and farm vampires, so I think we're just gonna go through and look for glowies. Yeah, I should turn the audio on. Oh, look at him standing in the doorway. I gotta say, these dudes do have like a very cool pose. Shank. Wow, we beat up a lot of longbow. We're level 30, and we almost beat up 1,000 longbow. That's incredible. You really do just fight a lot of longbow, don't you? You're a villain. Sorry for the game audio. Running a Spine's Dark is probably one of the main reasons why I turn all the game audio off. You can only listen to boom, boom, so many times where you're just like, please make it stop. Alright, well there was nothing here. If this place was hermetically sealed for decades, how are these guys still alive? It's not exactly like there's a sandwich factory in here pumping out, you know, vampire sandwiches for them to eat. Like, council vampires are still biological entities, man. They still have to have some kind of food. Don't mind me. Down here? Oh, all the evidence is in one room? Because that looks like glowy. Well, I'm glad we came this way. You investigated the rumors about old Toby and confirmed that he is not a vampire after all. Oh, so we were like going through the council's like vampire files or something. All right. So the vicar isn't really a vampire after all, just some kind of leftover mad science experiment. Poor guy. Oh well. Don't have to kill him now. Good. I'm starting to like him. Thanks for checking out that laboratory. I hope you found something useful for yourself. As for me, I heard that the volcano here might be an interest to the underworld. Well, that certainly fits. Orpheus, a guy looking for the underworld. It's all there, man. Alright, well that was a fun story arc. Dude, I gotta say, this, the stuff that they're giving us here, for, you know what? Let's fill out his contact bar. Sorry, yeah, we're going right back to Striga. Oh. Alright, well that works. We're going right back to Striga. We're gonna beat up these guys real quick. Just so we can fill out that contact bar. My compulsion requires me to do this. And I apologize for the rest of you that are stuck watching me beat up 3 Equinox Archons. Not even just normal guys. It's got to be the... You know what, Toby? You know what, Orpheus? I'm just gonna auto-complete that. Hey, there we go. Introduced to a new contact, Mage Killer Tatiana. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Yeah, so it looks like he's just going to give us missions to beat up vampires, which is cool. That's interesting that the mission is specifically like to fight vampire bosses. Mage Killer Tatiana, will she just talk to me? No. No, she will not. Alright, well, we will just have to go meet her. And, let's teleport out of here to somewhere safe. Now, my base doesn't have any teleporters in it. Silly me. I'm gonna do like a quick AFK. Actually, let's just go to the docks, because there's the Arachnos laser thingamajigs there. And then we will go back to Oro when I get back. Vamps helps with Slayer, so that's good, yeah. I find it interesting that it's specifically like, go beat up 3 of the bosses, as opposed to just beat up 20 guys. Like, I find that much more interesting as a task. Although that can be pretty frustrating, because bosses are a pain in the butt to fight. This new Striga stuff was pretty cool, though. Alright, I'm going to do that AFK I mentioned, and I will be right back. Where's my... There it is. You're back. Enjoy the Streets of Rogue music while I'm gone. I love that soundtrack.